And we're live. Is the soundboard working? Yeah, it is. I put the light on. So dark in here. What is up? Are you ready for a lot of bull posting that is coming tomorrow? I find that the market is quite bearish today. No, not bearish. Bearish is not the word, but boring? Maybe boring? I'm quite bored by looking at crypto Twitter, by looking at the market. It seems like we are actually having some calm before the storm. At least that's how I feel about it. I do believe. Are you from Israel? From people? No, I'm not from Israel. What the fuck? Jokes aside, I do believe, yeah, first of all, actually, it's good that they mention Israel because although I'm not going to get political in this live stream at all, this channel is about crypto at the end of the day. It's not about politics. There's definitely obviously tensions that could have some repercussions in the market right now. Obviously, maybe some of the red candles that we're seeing right now, obviously Bitcoin is little down today, might be due to that, but it could also be some of the calm before the storm that I'm saying before actually October starts. So if I go on X right now, I can tell you that the majority of the stuff that I'm gonna see here is just gonna be bull posting, nothing can stop what Bitcoin is going to do. Yeah, this proves, oh my god, I'm not even showing the screen, by the way. I'm a bit retarded, right? Why is it not showing? Give me a second, guys. Technical errors. Okay, anyway, let me go from here. This is why we love live streams. Sometimes we get technical errors, and that's fine. Anyway, I was just trying to prove a point. Now, if I go on X, look, nothing stopped what Bitcoin is going to do. Yeah, obviously, the majority of the posts that I'm going to see from tomorrow are just going to be massive bull posts, right? Everyone's just going to be, oh, this is going to parabolic. Obviously, we can't know right now what is going to happen, but I can tell you that we're in for a ride. Maybe it doesn't happen on the 1st of October. People think, oh, just October, just printing mode on. Brr, brr, brr. No, it's not gonna happen like that. But maybe towards the middle of October, maybe we give it another few weeks. What matters is that altcoin season seems to be coming around. I think that in the market, we're seeing everywhere right now signs that the altcoin market is gonna come, and I don't think anybody is questioning that right now. We are pretty much in the middle if you're reading this. I think it's just only time sensitive that this is gonna come. So obviously, what I want to remind you, the main takeaway, if you take something away from this live stream, is that we don't know if this happens tomorrow. We don't know if it's happening in 1 month, if we have some swing still before actually going up, but leverage these moments, because these moments in which you see some very tiny red candles are actually the moments in which you structure the last bits of your portfolio. I assume that by now, if you've been following my channel for a while, the majority of your portfolio should be set into place, but if you still got stuff that you need to change, if you still got DCAs in that you want to put, this is the moment, because obviously I'm not sure if we're gonna have a lot of time. So we're gonna talk also about some of the top DCAs that I would find in the market right now, so you're in for a lot of alpha, so make sure to stick around until the end of the live stream. We have a super chat from Turtle, what the hell? I appreciate the super chat, so thank you guys for swinging by. I don't know your project, to be completely fair, so I'm gonna take a look. So it's called Speedy, chart is fire, love your work, thank you guys, I appreciate you. And let's take a look, because I honestly, it's the first time that I'm gonna see this. Speedy the turtle? How do I find this? Speedy. Maybe somebody can give me the contra address. I can't find it. Wait. So first of all, let me go here. Yeah, I should be able to find it, bro. I can't find it. Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay. At a first, weird result. Okay, so first of all, the chart. Wait, 1 minute is too little. Let's take a look. So chart looking quite bullish. It's on Ethereum, which is not my favorite chain, guys. I'm not sure why you're not building at least on Solana for stuff like this. The volume seems to be there from what we're seeing. It looks good. I mean, he had the spike of a new launch. How long are you guys? Yeah, you're 4 days old. It looks good. Looks good. I mean, it's pretty much ranging. Obviously, it's on Ethereum mainnet, so I don't expect a crazy amount of volume, but more like bigger buys and sells. 196K in market cap with a healthy liquidity. Let's take a look at the website. Oh my God, I'm really having trouble sharing this. Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna change the way that I'm sharing the screen right now because I'm having some problems today. Okay, do I change the window? All right, fine. We're back in action. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the technical error. All right. Let's enter. Oh, we got music. Okay, I might get a copyright strike if I get the music, so I'm not going to play it, but cool website. Cool website. I mean, it's animated. Well, we're crypto. I like it. Slow and steady wins the rate. Nice. The Memecoin that's here remind you of greatness comes from no rushing. I like it. I like the approach. They got memes. They got the claim your own. It's not working. Is this a bug? I'm not sure. Team, is this a bug? It's not working. Anyway, Speedy wants you. I'm gonna take a look at the Telegram after the live stream. Seems decent. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let's see. Gotta take a look at the X. 278, so it's quite new actually. Quite new. Nice. Has potential. Obviously, don't take this as an endorsement. It's literally the first time that I see this. But it seems like it has potential. I'm not the biggest fan of projects on Ethereum mainnet. I'm going to keep it real with you. But it's definitely got some sort of potential right there. So I'm going to take a look after the live stream. Perhaps I'm going to do some research. So thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate your super chat. Amazing project started. Wow. I'm going to do some more research. Appreciate you. My pleasure. My pleasure. Hi, bro. Technologic. Thank you for stopping by today. You were the first. After me, obviously reminding you to join my VIP because that is obviously the place that you want to be. And I want to remind people, if they're not aware of VRID, that I've just finished the 3-in-1 course bundle, which, by the way, it's not like other courses that are just there instead set in stone. This is constantly updated, and as a lifetime member, you get access, including your membership, and you can also tell me, hey, Cipro, I haven't seen a lesson in this. Can you make a lesson? And I do it immediately. So it's like basically requests. Nobody does this in the industry. I'm the only person doing this. This is why I am legit, bro. No, jokes aside, check it out. And obviously, if you're interested in joining, check it out. And also, make sure to follow me on X. Just drop a like for this live stream if you're enjoying what you're seeing today. All the good stuff is also down in the description. All my affiliates when it comes to centralized exchanges. BullX, obviously, if you're not on BullX, which is a proud partner of this channel, I don't know what you're doing because obviously I'm trading my meme coins on there pretty much every day. Now, it is the time that we launch the top altcoin list. Who remembers the top altcoin list? Because we haven't seen it in a while. First of all, let me see. Can I zoom in a little more? All right. So, other people ask me, do I change anything into my top list? Nothing much is changing. And for the same reason that my top alts stay there. Obviously, I do a lot of videos. Some of them I shield projects that I have. Some of them I just review projects that I don't have. But the top altcoins really stay there. So Kaspa. Kaspa is still, people ask me right now in the live chat, where is Kaspa now? Kaspa is still at the top spots. A lot of people seem to be fudding. Are people fudding Kaspa? Chat, what do you think? Because first of all, somebody sent me what Archie said, Crypto Archie said to one of the devs. I mean, I saw the response. I didn't see the original tweet. Again, I have nothing against Archie. I have nothing against the dev of Kaspa. But I mean, I saw that and I was like, why? Why is this thing happening? So if you don't know, I mean, you'll find it on X anyway. But it seems like some people are starting to FUD Kaspa. And it's very easy to FUD projects when they haven't done anything for the last month. So let's be frank. A lot of people have been pumping. A lot of projects have been pumping in the last month. So obviously, if I compare Sui with Kaspa, can you believe that Sui is now 1 billion bigger than Kaspa? Obviously, Sui looks better right now. But honestly, let's be real for a second. Would you want to buy right now a chart that has pumped 2x in the how much it has pumped? It has pumped 2.26x in the last month, Sui. Kaspa hasn't done anything in the last month. So if people fought it, it's because it hasn't done shit while other projects have moved much more recently, right? But this also tells you that it's probably the time to accumulate these projects, because if in the last month they haven't done anything, then it's probably a good moment to accumulate your bags. Also, I really can't stress this enough. Kaspa has always been a little opposite of what Bitcoin is doing. You need to remember that even when Bitcoin was going down, let's say, from the all-time high around the halving and then decline for the last 6 months, Kaspa has actually been outperforming quite heavily, because if you see here from April, we're actually up. So from 11-12 cents that we had in April, Kaspa is still now at 16 cents. So I gotta be the devil's advocate, but Kaspa is still one of the top performers in the altcoin market. So the fact that it hasn't done anything in the last month really should give you a signal that you should probably accumulate the projects before they pump. And given that Sui has pumped more than 2x, since I was starting to talk about Sui, I said, guys, look at Sui, look at the meme coin ecosystem, start studying Sui meme coins, the Sui ecosystem. Sui meme coins are pumping because Sui is pumping, everything is pumping. Obviously, look into the projects that are not pumping so much yet, because in the next leg up, they go brutal, because the attention focus shifts, and so does your bag. Okay, so this is very important. There's no FUD on my ass about Kaspa. A lot of people are making accusations about politics, like we've seen in the thread with Crypto Archie. I honestly don't think that Kaspa is politics based. I know that some of the devs are I'm ignorant. I think that some of them are based in Israel, but again, I might be wrong, or they're just Jew. I don't know. I don't care. As I said, I don't want to be mixed in politics. I honestly can't care about talking politics in a crypto live stream. But I don't think that Kaspa should be associated with any sort of ideology or politics narrative, etc. I don't think that Kaspa is there. So if anything, it's just fun and it's going to go away. And I don't think that anyone cares. I'm here to make money, and so are you. If you invest into Kaspa, it's probably because you want to make money out of your investment, or maybe you think that you're going to hold Kaspa until 2030 without taking profits this morning. In that case, I'm sorry for you. Anyway, moral of the story, Kaspa is still there, and it's there to stay. Honestly, the fact that Kaspa doesn't have the same volatility of other projects that are in my list, like Tectum or MinLayer, then perhaps should, you know, keep a lot more people calmer. And the fact that it's not as volatile maybe makes it better for the foundation of a safety net. So if you want to build a safety net aspect of your portfolio, which, as I always say in my live stream, that is the main thing that you should focus on, perhaps it's a good thing, in my opinion, you know, because you build something that is not as volatile but can give you probably much bigger rewards than what Solana or Ethereum are going to give you at this point, then it just makes sense. And obviously, I'm not a Kaspa maxi by any means. There's some retards on YouTube that have 90% of their portfolio into Kaspa, which they don't understand anything about crypto, but they're just going to tell you that they do understand about crypto so that they can sell you their courses, or just pump their bags when they're going to exit Kaspa at $1, not at the $10 that they say they will. But anyway, I don't want to get too controversial. Why am I getting controversial? I don't care. Anyway, Lithium and Tectum, they're obviously more volatile, but they're still in the top of the list. They're going to give you more returns, but they're obviously riskier than Kaspa. MinLayer as well. MinLayer is going to be one of the first projects that is really going to pump as soon as Bitcoin goes to new all-time highs. AI Tech, my top AI project. I also, by the way, a lot of people still don't know about this, but I have a second AI project. It's available only for my VIP group right now, and we're heavily accumulating that. We're actually in good profits already. And that is the second AI project that I hold. I might get another, I might not, I don't know. For now, I have two. I might get another one. And also, to the majority of people, contrary belief, like you don't have to have 10,000 projects for every narrative. If you have 2 projects and you have the 2 top projects in the market right now, I'm happy having those 2 projects. I don't need 20 projects in my portfolio. So that is very important. And obviously when it comes to meme coins, I'm going to tell you what meme coins I hold right now, at least the main ones, other than swing trades, Ponke, Brett, Duck the Duck for more of a higher risk play. I have some Brat as another high risk gamble. I have some Turbo. We're going to talk about more projects now. I'm going to remove Even from the list because unfortunately the Jeets devastated the CTO, which is a shame, but it is what it is. And this is also why a lot of people ask me, oh, what about Even? Even unfortunately got wrecked by some big holders. This is what happens because as a CTO, I'm going to tell you what a CTO has chances to fail and win. So first of all, if you raise a CTO to a 15x, obviously the people that are already in the project that are holding supply, they're gonna dump on you, okay? And this is why you should never put more than you can afford to lose, and also why you put not just minimum money, but if you invest into something that is a high risk play, whether it's a gaming project like Lit, whether it's a CTO like Even, whether it's Trump Mania back in the day, anything, you need to keep up to speed with the Telegram announcement and everything, because if shit hits the fan, if anything happens, you need to be ready to sell your investment immediately. And this is also, I'm not married to any of my bags. If anything happens, if some insider Are we back, Eli? I hope you guys can hear me. Fucking hell, the internet's so shit. Anyways, the point that I was trying to make is that you should really be aware to not be married to any of your bets, because investments can go bad, and obviously you need to be ready to move on to the next thing, and this is the way that you make much more money into crypto. I hope that you're hearing me without delay. I think that my connection here is quite shit, but yeah, I'm gonna be very, very soon into the main office, so I'm not gonna have those problems anymore, gladly. Anyway, go back to the live chat. Sup, Cipro? Tiago, it's good to see you. Regular on my live stream these days. How are you, man? It's good to see you, Kiran. Good to see you. What is your opinion on AR? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at my opinion on AR. I don't have a strong opinion on Arweave. It's a project that obviously has been around for a while. I think they've had some bullish updates recently, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I haven't really followed that much. But listen, Arweave, as good of a project as it can be to a lot of people. And honestly, the chart does look pretty good for something that has gone through a bull run before. I don't want to say that it reminds me of the chart of Solana, but honestly, if I compare the chart of Solana with the one of Arweave, you're obviously going to see some similarities. Obviously, Solana has been more outperforming of Arweave. They're also similar age projects launching around 4 years ago, whatever that was. But listen, is Arweave going to go to a new all-time high? Probably. I mean, an all-time high right now is not even a 4x from here. So it's probably going to pump. I don't question the fact that it's going to pump, but I'm questioning the fact that probably it's not going to give you the multipliers and the gain that you're expecting, because maybe we're going to get a 10x from Arweave right now if we are lucky. The trading volume is quite high, I got to say. 8% volume to market cap ratio is quite high. So I do think that it has potential, but obviously it has nowhere near the potential that you can get with something like Sui, or even if we're going to go towards a little higher risk, something like a Lithium or Tectum or MILLIONAIRES. And by the way, I made price prediction videos already on the majority of my top holdings, so make sure to check out those videos. So what I can tell is that the risk to reward ratio to me is just not there, but I'm not hating on this project. It's probably going to do okay. Pavel, hello friend. Good to see you, Pavel. What do you think about Now? So Now is a project that I've actually reviewed ages ago, and I haven't really cared ever since about that one. But now I'm going to take a look right now. I haven't looked at this project for a month. I was holding a bag and then I had to sell it because obviously it was going like shit. And right now we're still at 97% from the all-time high. So it's safe to say that this now would get probably into the avoid list. I've traded this for a while. I think I ended up at a loss, to be completely honest with you. It had a lot of FUD, and I'm not sure if the project is abandoned at this very moment. Probably not, because the volume is quite high. But I can just easily tell you that I would not look to re-enter this trade. I don't think it makes sense. It's just something that has had so much fun in the past, and yeah, I don't think that the team is holding up to their promises anyway. But I haven't followed in the last few months, but yeah, it's probably something that I would avoid if you enter recently. I don't know, but if you have a very small bag, maybe leave it, but treat it as a high risk gamble. I think that this has more risk than meme coins, and definitely more risk than the big meme coins. Why would somebody invest into something like this and then fade something like Ponke, something like Brett? Because obviously those are meme coins, but they're much safer than something like Netensor at this point. So yeah, I don't know. Zach Malik asked me, five coins according to me that are doing 100x or more. So Zion, the first thing that I had to say to you is, why do you need a 100x? Because I can easily tell you, according to my personal strategy and the way that I've made money as of in the last year, that it's way easier. And I've also caught some projects close to 100x into this. How many years have I been in crypto? 6.5, so almost 7. I can easily tell you that it's way easier to get a variety of 2 to 3x's, and perhaps grabbing a variety of 2x's, and then you put your profits into a project that for the long term is going to do a 10x. You're going to make way, way, way more money than just chasing a 100x. So let's say, for example, that you're part of my VIP group and you do 5 2x's, which is very realistic because 2x's, they're not hard to get these days in meme coins. You get 5 2x's, okay? That is pretty much a 10x already, right? And then you put that into a project that is going to do something like a 10x for the long term. So let's say Kaspa, let's say Sui. You have made pretty much a 100x. And you didn't have the risk associated with a 100x. Because obviously, if projects have a 100x potential, chances are that you're going to get a lot of swings along the way. Because contrary to popular belief, charts in crypto don't go like this when we have 100x project. It's usually slow and steady, multiple correction, unless it's a cabal play and you have insider information, which I suppose you don't have, and I don't know. It's something that you want to avoid, right? But I'm going to tell you some projects that in the long term could do a 100x, but I'm also going to be very realistic with you. I'm going to tell you that it's very hard for you to get a 100x in the first place. So listen, mid-layer, people will call me a moon boy, but it still has the potential to become a 100x project. At the end of the day, what are we now? Like something like between 20 to 30 million. So if we were to go towards a few billions in market cap, mid-layer could be a 100x project. But obviously, it's a high-risk project, so take it with a pinch of salt. But out of my top altcoin list, I think that the only ones that really have a 100x potential this bull cycle could be mid-layer, could be Duck the Duck, but obviously Duck the Duck is around 1 million in market cap, so it's a very risky investment. Solana ID, it's probably going to give a 100x for the people that participated to the private sale in my group, because we got in at a $5 million fully diluted evaluation. I'm not sure what market cap this is going to launch, but it's going to launch pretty much in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to talk way more on Solana ID in due time, and when it's released to the market, and when every altcoin gem hunters are going to say, bro, I found Solana ID first. Oh, I bought the bottom. Fuck off. I participated at the first round of private sale. So obviously Solana ID is there. AI Tech probably not 100x. Let's be realistic. I think the mid-layer and Duck the Duck and Solana ID could be 3 potential candidates. And then if we go to the good list, Pocket 100x is perhaps a bit too optimistic, so I'm not going to give them that. Rise Stream, too much of a gamble. Hoppy? Could Hoppy do that? Maybe. Could Brat do that? Very high risk. Listen, I'm going to give you 3, okay? I'm going to give you 3 for now. Mid-layer, Duck the Duck, sorry. And the Solana ID. That's a lot already, bro. It's a lot already. You called the Hoppy bottom, now others talk about it too. LFG, bro. Really? Did I call it? I haven't even checked. That's how much I care of. You bought the bottom, bro. But sometimes I do, inevitably, because I really am realistic with my audience to buying the bottoms and tops. So let's take a look at Hoppy together. Oh my god, yeah. I actually called the bottom of Hoppy. 50 million? What was the bottom that I called? 15? Holy shit. Yeah. Damn. Almost a 4x victory. This is how you call the bottoms in crypto. You realize that there's FUD surrounding the project because some influencer that I'm not gonna mention drops their bags on their followers. Therefore, people get very triggered and start selling their bags. So right here, here was the 5th of August. So let's call it the 5th FUD. Okay, so here was the 5th FUD, and here was the J FUD. The J FUD. I just call it the J FUD, okay? Because we don't care about making names here. And then, obviously, market starts to recover. Everybody understands that, you know, here we have a double bottom. So we have the 1 and the 2, double bottom. The market starts to recover. People understand that this is actually a good project that have received a lot of FUD just for the sake of it, not because it deserved FUD. People understand that this is actually the first frog before even Pepe, and people get bullish. So right now, what we're seeing in the chart is a bull flag forming. It looks pretty damn good if you ask me. It's probably gonna break out. Yeah, really looking good. So if you're in Hoppy, you're pretty much printing a lot. So good for you guys. And thank you for the reminder, actually. Didn't even remember that. What do you think of Orachain? What do I think about Orachain? I don't know how they're doing in terms of price action, but I think it's a very solid project. I don't expect massive multipliers for something like this, but yeah, it's actually not getting a lot of love. And I know that the fact that they're not listed on tier 1 exchanges could be a blessing or a curse for this project, because at the end of the day, it's very weird that they didn't get listed on something like Binance or Coinbase in the last bull run, especially because they are one of the biggest teams in Asia. They have like at least 100 people working in this company, certified by Certic, layer 1, and AI. It's got all the buzzwords. If it gets listed to big exchanges, I do expect some good price action. But in this very moment, I gotta say that it's not looking too bright because it's already almost 100 million. So it's getting out of the small cap territory. And at the same time, the volume to market cap ratio is not that high. So I'm not sure if this project is going to get a lot of interest. But if it does, and if it gets listed to tier 1 exchanges, I could expect some very good price action. Also worth mentioning the fact that, you know, this is why I said blessing in disguise. Because first of all, it's not listed on the tier 1s, so it could get some catalyst. And also, the fact that it's already been through a bull run before, a lot of people are gonna look down at it. But also, the circulating supply, a lot of tokens have been diluted already, so the dilution of this project is going to be minimal. So if you're interested into something that has already been vested quite heavily, then this project is going to be it. So yeah, would I buy it? Probably not, but I do see why somebody would buy it. Totally, good to see you. Elizabeth reminds you to hit the like, so you hit the like. Hit the damn like, support the channel, support the live streams, and I will appreciate you even more. Honestly, like, you help me so tremendously much by putting a single like that you guys will never understand. But really helps to put my channel out there, and I appreciate you. Savage. Are you still bullish on Chirplay? I don't see it on the list. I am, but should I put in good? I'm still going to put in good because the team is active. They're posting content on socials. I do think it has potential. I know that it's a project that has been flying a lot below the radar, but at the end of the day, I mean, pretty much 90% of altcoins have done that, especially the ones related to social files, social media marketing, because obviously, if the market is trash, if nobody really cares about the market, people are not really care about this sort of investments. So I don't really blame people for it, and I still think that it can do very well in the long term, and perhaps it's a very good accumulation zone still. I don't know what language this is. Sorry. I love you, bro. And I love you too, man. Appreciate you. Win. Mudang. Oh my god. Everyone's been talking about Mudang. Have you guys traded it? I've faded it. I'm going to keep it real. I haven't bought it. And has it already coming to an end? I think this project is done. Is it? First of all, a lot of people were screaming Mudang to 1 billion, but I think it's at its moment into the spotlight, and yeah, I don't know. I don't see how this can... Fun page? Don't they have a profile? I don't even know. I don't know. Would I trade it? Probably not. If you're interested, it looks like it's a good accumulation. And even on a TA perspective, it's pretty similar to a double bottom. So this is probably a a key support level. So if we are able to reclaim the support, but it seems like it's losing it right now. If it loses it, is it free falling? I mean, it might fall even to here. First of all, I cannot believe that this project has been pumping as much as it has. Yeah, I mean, this level is pretty key. This level is pretty key. I think it could fall here, like around this zone, if it is to like run up again. But I don't know, it's too risky. Plus, realistically, if you're really looking for this project to go to 1 billion, you're getting a lot of risk for something that can do something between a 3 to 5x. It's not worth it. It was worth it at the beginning for sure, but I missed it. And on to the next one. But if you traded, congrats to you, because probably you made a lot of money. Gennaro, it's good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Do you think it's still a good entry for Sui? Thank you so much for your tips. I appreciate you for being a long supporter of this channel. Much love to you, bro. But Sui, is it a good enter? I'm gonna tell you something. Sui should have some unlocks very soon. So let's take a look at CryptoRank. People still fade on this website. So if I go here, I can see the vesting for Sui. That is in 2 days. So I'm going to tell you that right now, today, is probably not a good entry for Sui, because in 2 days, there's going to be 3% of the market cap of Sui unlocked, which accounts to around $150 million. That is a shitload of money. So because of it, I don't expect this to go 30% down, but I do expect maybe something down like a 10% from here. Maybe 5%. Also, in some occasions, people are being a little strategic. So usually they dump their tokens maybe the day before the unlock. So we could see some kind of dumping starting and maybe ending already tomorrow, or maybe on the day of the unlock, or maybe the day after. So study this window of time frame in 3 days. If you have no Sui whatsoever and you're really, I have this money that I want to deploy, whatever, I don't want to stress too much, maybe put a very small DCA buy tomorrow, but just be aware. Again, obviously I can't give you financial advice, but just be aware of this window in which some of the early investors could take profits. Obviously, we're talking about something that has raised almost $500 million into IDO and IEO and etc. So obviously there's a lot of money that has been raised, but obviously it's performing a lot well, very well. So not a lot of people are going to be interested into dumping, even if they are big institutions, because they probably understand the potential of this. And if the sentiment is so freaking bullish, people don't even care about unlocks so much in the first place. But what I can tell you is that we could experience some sort of volatility. So that is my reasoning behind it. And also, if we compare, I mean, in the last week, it just keeps pumping. It keeps pumping. I don't know what to say. It's been pumping more than 2x in the last month. So obviously, be conscious of all these things combined, and perhaps you might get a better entry. So yeah, that is pretty much my take. Coin Hoover, good to see you, bro. How you doing? I'm doing well. How are you, man? We're ready for the bull. I am. From tomorrow, it starts the bull posting. So every time that you're going to open your X profile, you're going to see a lot of bull posts. Not just for me, but pretty much every KOL. So that's going to be funny, right? Looking forward to that. Carbon Browser. I haven't even seen this project in a very long time. Do people care about this? I think that the narrative is too niche. The chart is not looking pretty. Like, let's be honest, the chart is not nice. It's already on some exchanges, but there's a lot missing. Obviously, the tier ones are not really there. However, I gotta say that the trading volume is very high, so it makes a point. In the last 7 days, it's seen some traction. I can see here. Although in the last month, it's pretty much evening itself out. It's evening itself out, but it's still like a good price movement for something of this market cap in the last week. It's too niche for me. I would not buy it, but I do see how there's actually a community behind it. It's certified by Certic. I didn't even know that, but it has potential. To me, I'm just not betting on this narrative. Like decentralized Web3 browsers, to me, are just really not a narrative for this bull run or for any bull run whatsoever. It's just too niche. But maybe some people are going to appreciate the fact that they might have a die-hard fan base. And the volume is really there. Like 57% is actually very good volume. So not one of my picks personally, but it could have potential. So because of this, I'm actually going to put it into the list. I'm going to put it into the okay. I'm going to put it into the okay category. When do you think the bull run will start? Frank asks me. Late October. It could start as early as next week or late October. If you think about when altcoins started to pop a little bit in the last year, even if though technically we were in a bear market, we've seen gaming projects pump, we've seen what did we see? We saw AI pump. That was around the last couple of weeks of October. So if we were to repeat somewhere around the side that pattern, it would be towards the end of October or perhaps even early November. But listen, October is usually the biggest month when it comes to crypto. And also there's two other factors that you need to consider. So first of all, the fact that when September is moderately green, like we've seen in this case, October ends up to being like something on steroids. So October on steroids if September is more bullish than normal. We've also seen 7 months of downtrend. Everybody's sick of that. And obviously there's been clear manipulations by big institutions to buy Bitcoin lower, etc. They've already done that. So obviously things have already bottomed out. How far can they really go? I don't think it's a matter of things going lower than here, but I think it's a matter of ranging and really getting the dips while things are still ranging. And the second factor that I want to mention is the fact that the year of elections historically has always been one of the biggest years for crypto. This combined obviously with the halving and the 4-year halving cycle for crypto. The US elections are just around the corner, so obviously a victory for the Republicans would be much more impactful, in my opinion, than the ones of the Democrats. But regardless, whoever wins, the price of crypto projects and Bitcoin is going to pump, and obviously the alts will follow. But the fact that we are in the year of the US election should be an extra catalyst event for all these things combined, which, you know, it's pretty big. How reliable is Elliott wave theory in predicting price movements? To be completely honest with you, I'm not the best person to ask because although I know my stuff in TA, I don't consider myself a TA expert by any means. I do consider myself more of a fundamental analyst. But in my experience, every time that I've used it, it seemed to be quite accurate. But obviously, even TA is not everything. Like some people, listen, there's two schools on YouTubers. There's the YouTubers that are only TA, and they get stuff wrong all of the time. They're gonna change their mind every single day, and they're gonna give you. But I've seen some YouTubers into the TA sphere, I kid you not, that they're able to give you bearish outlook today and bullish outlook tomorrow on something like this quarter. Okay. That is outrageous. That's just stupid. And then there's the other side on the spectrum of the YouTubers, like some others that I won't mention, that just say TA doesn't exist, bro. Just Binance listing pumps your bags, and TA doesn't matter. Both are wrong. Okay, I sit somewhere in the middle, so I do rely on TA and stuff like that. I just mainly look at just volume columns and RSI. Those are the things that I look the most. So I don't really look at other things on a daily basis. And obviously I take fundamental analysis and some TA concept, and then I draw my own conclusions, which seem to work. So I mean, that's pretty good. In Japan right now, but it's 3 a.m. But of course I'm never gonna miss your live. Man, shout out to you. Everybody put a like to also just congratulate Gennaro that is watching me at 3 in the morning in Japan. That is crazy. And man, that's crazy, man. I thank you so much. I'm grateful. Like, to see the comments like this made my day. And what are you doing in Japan? Japan is great. It's definitely on my bucket list. Hopefully, I'm going to have some bit of a break. I mean, not really a break, but maybe I'm going to be more chill. I'm going to be able to travel there at the end of the bull market. I've never been, unfortunately. What about OM Mantra? OM Mantra? Mantra. I gotta be honest, I haven't seen this project being talked about in ages. Listen, when I look at projects like this chart is weird AF. So first of all, it's a project that hasn't really had the crazy altcoin season at the end of last cycle, but right now it's just blown out of the water. And I haven't really talked about this. Total value lock 13k? This can't be real. 13k in total value lock? How is that possible? That's okay, so that's weird. It's listed on Binance. The volume is skyrocketing. So I assume that there's been some big catalyst news event because obviously, what is happening? Mainnet coming soon. Is this why? RWA with mainnet launch in October. Okay, so I assume that this is the big news that is launching. Mantra is not something that I've really researched much, to be honest, and I didn't even know that it was pumping. So this is as much as I knew about Mantra, but I'm definitely gonna put it into my list to research because this price movement. Let me put it into my list. I keep it real with you. When you guys give me alpha, I do look into things. So I'm gonna research what is happening with this project. But yeah, it seems like RWA on the chain with a mainnet launch seems quite bullish and yeah, seems quite high. The price action is crazy. Obviously, I would never buy a project right now, but yeah, interesting to say the least. Hoppy can 100x with a 5 billion market cap. That is crazy to believe, right? So 5 billion, because right now it's 50 million or something. Is it possible? 5 billion really seems a stretch. I mean, unless we have a big catalyst event or big endorsement, maybe even in the Web2 world, I doubt that we can do 5 billion. But I think that 2 billion could be possible. I think that 2 to 3 billion, 2 to 3 would be probably more realistic, okay? Why is the market dumping? So first of all, I think that we have some news from the Fed today. Yes, that could be one factor. There's also tension in the Middle East. So you combine the two, that is probably it. So see it as a blessing because it could be one of the last moments to actually accumulate your altcoins. So see moments like this is really blessings because if you're gonna watch this live stream 2 to 3 weeks from now, I don't have a crystal ball, but I think it's going to be too late and you're not going to see these prices again. That is obviously my take, but I'm quite strong. I have a quite strong feeling about it. Fefe looking solid. I like Fefe. Bro. I took a look at it and I like it. Actually, a lot of people are bullish on Hoppy, right? Then I'm going to give you this project because a lot of people are still not going to know about it. Fefe is the third frog by Matt Fury. Now, don't start asking me what the order of the creation of the frogs is. It doesn't really matter. I also got to say that I don't remember it. Yeah, it's a CTO. It is a CTO. Dev abandoned our 100k community. First of all, that's crazy because the fact that this was 100k when he got CTO'd and then he got to 3.7 million, I got to say that this defies the norm of the majority of CTO projects that I've seen. Chart looking bullish. Seems like the reversal has started already. If you got the dip, congrats to you. It looks great. So, well, this looks really good. The fact that it's CTO and looking that good is great. The volume looks quite decent considering that it's Ethereum mainnet. So obviously lesser buys and sells, but bigger quantity, as I said before, also when analyzing the turtle project that we've seen before. The website looks decent. This is from the book Mind Viscosity. So it's not the Boys Club, it's not the Knights Riders, it's Mind Viscosity. It's the third publication by Matt Fury, 2020. So I guess that this is the latest one. During COVID? This is pretty recent, actually. No taxes, no bullshit. Nice. Meme, vibe and hodl, meme forever. I like it. I like this phase roadmap. That's pretty bullish. That's for sure. I gotta say that this looks quite good. And I will probably add it here to the good ones. I'll add it here. We have a new entry. There we go. New entry. I don't have it, by the way. Like, full disclosure, I don't even have it. And this is why I keep it as organic as possible. I put projects that I like, that I just like. I'm not going to hold every single project. I think it has potential. Deserves to be in the good list. Fefe. Fefe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just pronounce it the Latino way. Fefe. What keeps OTK out of your top picks? It kind of is, though, bro. It's not, oh, maybe you mean into the top. I don't even know if it's a top 5, it's top 10. I don't really care. I just put the projects that they're in the top list. So, what keeps it there, out of there? I would say the fact of the volatility of the gaming sphere. Because crypto gaming, at the end of the day, is still something that we are not 100% guaranteed to see an altcoin season for. So if you are bullish on crypto gaming and you absolutely think that crypto gaming is going to come back, obviously you should probably see a spot into the top altcoin, right? But for me, I do believe that there's I don't want to say 50-50, but maybe something like a 70-30 chance that crypto gaming gets in a good altcoin season, and a 30% that it's not there. So because of that, I'm going to put it there. But I also want to say that when it comes to gaming projects, it's definitely on the top of the list. So if I was to make, by the way, I'm probably going to make a crypto gaming list and tier just by crypto gaming, maybe one of my next live streams, like I used to do back in the day, like last year. I think that into a top tier list for gaming projects, that would probably be the number one. And for this very simple reason, which a lot of people are going to fade. And actually, it's been one of the news that I haven't looked at Altcoin for a while. Then I saw the new website and I actually did some digging. OTK is one of the only few projects that are backed by the Solana Foundation. That is huge. That is bigger than, obviously, for somebody that is building a project on Solana, the number one project, the number one backer that you want to see on this list is the Solana Foundation, right? They are number one on the list. So because of that, this makes me bullish, like very, very bullish, okay? So that is one thing. So to begin with. Then obviously, a lot of people complain that it's on KuCoin, and KuCoin, a lot of people hate KuCoin. I do hate KuCoin's shit. But also, Gate and Maxi are here, but it's not listed. What does this tell you? Is that probably, it's going to get listed on those exchanges. There is not a single way to buy on a centralized exchange to be non-KYC in this very moment. Because obviously KuCoin requires a centralized exchange account, and not every single retail investor is able or willing to buy a project on BullX or Radium or Jupiter. So because of it, just as soon as it gets on Maxi and Gate, the volume is going to skyrocket, in my opinion. It also makes sense as an investor. Also, there's Logitech here. DX Racer, bro, there's big backers that are adding to the list. Like, these are huge. These are huge. So this is one, and obviously the adoption is there. I think the team is just waiting for the perfect moment to list on exchanges and really push it marketing wise and list on the exchanges. That is how I feel about it. They have a double remuneration system. I've talked plenty of times into my tier list videos, and check also the top gaming list that I've made the other day. I think it was a very good video, and I've talked about OTK being one. So yeah, it doesn't sit on my top picks just because I'm not so 100% certain on crypto gaming. But if crypto gaming is to become a thing, OTK is going to be one of the top gainers. That is for sure. I hope it makes sense. What about Sonorous? Sonorous is a good project. And actually, Sonorous, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it into the good category. Because, honestly, I don't have that many tokens. I have a very minimal amount of tokens that are bought on exchanges. The majority of tokens that I have on Sonorous I've generated with the nodes, and this is also one of the ways in which I generate passive income to my crypto investments. I bought Sonorous nodes when they were very cheap. I think when they were $800 or something, the majority of it. I bought even some at $1,000 because I know that this project is going to be a winner. There's this massive investors There's Hashkey Capital. Study Hashkey because they are one of the biggest investors in Asia when it comes to metaverse and gaming projects and stuff like that. And SocialFi is going to be thing, but SocialFi hasn't really been one of the top performers in the last 6 months. But I can tell the Sonoros, when it skyrockets, it's going to get listed to new exchanges. And I remain very bullish on it. So I'm going to take my profits from the nodes when it gets listed to the big exchanges. But until it gets listed to a Binance or a Coinbase or whatever, which in my opinion, they're going to come, because I know the marketing plan that this project has. I'm going to take my profits then. And that's it. Would I recommend you to buy tokens? Hit or miss, but I would definitely have recommended you to be my private group, so you would have gotten access to these nodes quite early. You would have gotten the alpha quite early, and you would have missed on getting the nodes quite early. Smoking chicken fish on Solana. Is this project dead? How is this 85 million still? Oh my god. This project is a bit of a cabal play. It's too risky to buy now, to my opinion. Could it pump? Yeah, sure. Like, the community is solid, is based, but it's really too risky to buy this project right now. Like, it's too overbought. Just look at the chart. I came for your based AI Memecoin video. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm still bullish on it. The fact that it really is the OG Pepe on Ethereum, and the fact that, you know, the projects go hand in hand with AI and meme coin culture really makes it a winner. But obviously it still sits into the risky project because it's not guaranteed. I'm not sure how broke the team is. I'm not sure if they really got the budget or the potential, and also the trading volume is not that high. So for it to land on tier 1 exchanges, that is the thing. And also the fact that everybody knows Pepe, it could go bad or also good, you know, because obviously everybody knows the main Pepe project, and obviously the main Pepe project was initially a big cabal coin, and this is a community project more or less. I love the fact that you can stake one to get the other tokens. I am still bullish on it. I don't hold it right now, to be fully transparent with you, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does well. I have some of my close friends and crypto friends that I'm in touch with that are very heavy in terms of their positions. I'm currently not in it, but yeah, only time will tell. Greetings from Slovenia. Greetings to Slovenia, bro. What's up? Raj, what's up to you? Any update on Souls? I've given some teaser today into the Discord, so check on that because I know that you're one of my VIP members. Keep your eye on Strawberry, could still 100x. Damn, I got in at 500k, so I'm clearly way up, but we'll be buying more. Well, the fact that you're buying more should definitely make a lot of people bullish on the project. It's obviously a project that I'm taking a look at. It's really, really bullish, but it's also pumped a lot. And my God, how much... Are you at 50x on this? God damn it. 50x is crazy. Crazy at 50x. Yeah, I probably still wouldn't buy now, to be completely honest. I would wait for a bit of a more correction, but I researched it. I like it. And you know what? I'm going to put it into the good list. Let's put it into the good list because it really looks good. What do you think about Layer 0? You know what? I haven't really researched Layer 0 that much. What was the ticker? 0? It's actually not 0 without the... So the chart actually doesn't look that bad. The volume is there and it's obviously listed on the top exchanges. How do you guys feel about it? It definitely got the potential. I mean, the ecosystem is bullish, and obviously it's a project that is quite decentralized. I really need to see good stuff built on it, really, and the fact that it's already on these good exchanges, and the fact that it's been quite holding up despite the very bearish times that we've seen. I think it's going to be a winner. I need to look into the dilution and the tokenomics though, because I'm not really super informed about it. Let me see if I can see it real quick. Just doing a very quick check. Oh, they have vesting schedule. Interesting. What? Wow, they have no... Wow, this is very unusual. They have no unlocks until the 20th of June next year. That's crazy. So they have 8 months without unlocks? Wow. That's crazy. No dilution. Pretty much for the bull run. Wow. It's huge. I didn't expect this. Yeah, I mean, I know that they have some airdrop pressure, so I'm not sure if they're running more airdrops in the future, but yeah, we're gonna see all that. Following from Nairobi, Kenya. Wow, it's still crazy, guys. It's almost 1 year that I've been on YouTube, but it's still crazy that I have a guy following me in Kenya, one in Japan, and some in Europe, some in America. It's crazy. I love it. Like, shout out to all of you for making this possible, and we're all the way up from here, and I'm so excited for October to come. And to this, I'm also gonna conclude the live stream because it's almost 1 hour, and yeah, I have a very packed day ahead. But guys, I thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited, and obviously with October, I've already said it, I'm gonna be way more regular when it comes to live streams. So expect starting in 1 to 2 weeks, 4 to 5 live stream per day. That includes 1 live stream obviously with my VIP members, and 3 to 4 public ones. So there's going to be a lot of alpha, a lot more altcoin reviews. There's a lot of projects that I still haven't reviewed, and I'm going to review more price prediction videos. So a lot of stuff I'm going to lock in October, and I hope that you're going to be here to accompany my journey. And obviously, if you want to join my community, it's the first link in the description, cpro.com. You already know. I thank you so much for watching this live stream. Much love to you. Thank you for dedicating some of your time. Drop a like on the way out, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.